Alright, greetings and salutations everyone. Everything should be up and running. I hope so anyway. I am, as usual, not very awake yet. And you can tell that by the fact that I'm running a little bit behind. Alright, so today is TR day, but before we get started, we'll jump into the world and kind of talk about this build just a little bit like we always do. Magic Rock. Take my little black pills. Let things boot up here. I will probably roll our daily dice after the after we TR. I have to jump around a little bit to get all the things taken care of anyway. So I do want to get rid of this letter though. I imagine it's just voodoo saying things, but we'll see. Thank you. Yep, there we go. Alright, so the build. 13 Monk, 6 Ranger, 1 Rogue. The reason why we're 13 Monk instead of 12 Monk, 2 Rogue is just that at level 20, it doesn't really matter. Our skills were fine. Everything seemed to be pretty reasonable. You know, it was just fine. We went Wisdom based this run, which felt pretty good most of the time, to be really honest. The falconry tree is just very strong. A single shot or a bow, an archer, a single weapon, kind of a consistent thud 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 thud. It was slow. I'm not gonna say it wasn't slow. It didn't feel slow or felt kind of slow, but yeah, it kind of worked out. We ended up picking up a lot of low-hanging fruit towards the end in the tree. We went pretty hardcore up the falconry tree till we got to wisdom to damage, and then we went pretty hard up the arcane archer tree to get all the acid stuff. I heavily leaned on from Strimtom's notes on his arcane archer build pretty heavily, and then also some of the gear options. Like, I crafted these gloves that are corrosion, insightful corrosion, and healing amp specifically because I needed a big acid spell power thing. We're at 263 right now. A little bit more work, and I think we could have crested 300 acid spell power, which is pretty insane because we were hitting for 200 and change when we're not in Reaper mode. On Reaper 1, we were still hitting for over 100 points of damage of our acid. Like, there was a significant amount of things not dying when we switched into a quest that you couldn't do the acid damage. It was pretty ridiculous. As a matter of fact, it was really bad. Yeah, overall these things felt really good. Inquisitive giving us free wand and scroll mastery was amazing. Ninja Spy for the Stealthy 3 made a big difference. Do I know that Lotro or Cordo is live on Lotro? I know that he does a thing on today's, but he does a lunchtime stream over there. But I don't follow the Lotro channel, so. Let's see, what else? Yeah, this was stuff we kind of fiddled with at the end. This was the big, like, mid-level thing for us, was getting these free points freed for the wand and scroll mastery. And yeah, I think that's basically it. The build itself went pretty straightforward, pretty simple. It would have been nice to have enough extra free points to take the Nothingness Hidden, but you know. Have I seen Onward trailer? I don't know if I know that movie Onward. Or game Onward. I know of Onward Bound. But I don't know about the movie Onward or game Onward. Onward trailers. Let me just look. Pixar's new Onward. I'll have to check that out later. See what it says. Also, while we're at it, let me double check my Facebook. Alright, excellent. 3 people are watching on Facebook. Thanks, guys. Cub says, what am I playing? This is Dungeons & Dragons Online. And, yeah, sweet. Thanks for hanging out. We just got a thing set up where we can stream on Facebook now. So that's basically brand new to me. So I need to check and see if we can get these comments updated into our in-game or in-stream ticker. So anyway, yeah, I felt the class was pretty good. The build was pretty good. And I did like it a lot. Now comes the real discussion. So, per our usual method, right? Our normal method of getting things done. We had people vote on our build last night. And we know that we're going to do a tiefling. Right? It's a new race. I haven't played one at all yet. We got to go check it out. So we're going to do that. And our voting has got us currently at Warlock by a very large margin. So I'm going to give people a second to kind of vote while we look at just setting up the tiefling skin. Also, I believe that we took some of our top voters in the past and gave them an extra special vote as to our sex for this. So yeah, we're going to do a female build. And I'm going to stay Warlock for right now as we do this and then just pick defaults. And so if you would like to see something else, now's your chance to vote. You're only going to get a few minutes, but we're going to just randomly talk about things because I don't know Warlocks at all. I don't know if I need that many skill points. I'll have to look. Sure. Everything is popped. Done all the things. Did all the things. Alright, so we'll have to look at these things later. Doesn't matter for the purposes that are doing now. Same thing about this. Doesn't matter for the purposes of what I'm trying to do. There. Okay. I just want to look at this right now. This is my... Oh man, those are some big horns. All right. So let's jump over to hairstyle 1. Okay, apparently we have a bunch of hairstyles. 1. Let's look at all the ones here. I don't know how many horns we have. 38 horns. Alright, a lot. And then tails, 21. How many tails can there be? Not that many. Alright. So these are everything defaulted to 1. Again, I have never played one of these. I have one, but I just literally set it to random. And I didn't care. So, let's take a look at some of these options. So number 1, hairstyle. See what hairstyles we have as options. Okay. I don't hate that hairstyle. I don't hate that hairstyle. Wow. I don't know if we need more poofy goodness here. That's okay. So the reason... Oh, I like that one. Yeah, I think I'm sold on this one. I like that one a lot, actually. So 6. Where is my... Let's grab my notepad that we just set up here. 6. Alright, perfect. Eyes. I think the eyes basically just pick a color and change. Oh no, eyes are... Have I ever seen a depressed? Whew. Man, these are tough questions today from the peanut gallery. I've got a lot of friends with a lot of different emotional issues. How's that sound? I think I like 9. Wow, isn't that convenient? 69 so far, boys. Nose. I think 6 is my favorite one so far. a lot of these features now don't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Lips. I think we're gonna end up picking like a purple. So, I mean, I haven't decided exactly what shade of purple yet, but we should probably build around that. That's pretty good, man. That's way more than I've got. Yeah, I don't hate red eyes. Oh, gray eyes might be fine. White eyes. Ooh, black eyes. Seems rough. I feel like I'm gonna have to pull out a color planner. Figure out what colors go with those eyes. Alright. So lips. I honestly kind of think the redder the better. So let's do a 1. With the purple here. Ears. Can we even see ears? Oh, we get a pick on how pointy we want them to be. Let's go 3. Alright, horns. This is the big thing that we don't... do I check my YouTube channel regular? Not really. Not at all. I watch the thing, and I occasionally update it to make sure that I can remove comments and stuff like that quickly. But I generally don't pay any attention to it. Alright, so horns... I don't hate those. Number 3. Oh, and then they just get smaller variations of those. Do you want magnificent horns, the ones that point up? Totoro! Do I use YouTube to watch videos? I do. I use my YouTube to watch things. Alright, so that's 14. I don't hate 14. Ooh, recurved horns. I like those. No, not that particular one. I think. Ooh, more Totoro. Man, so much Totoro today, and then the different textures. I don't hate that one either. Is this the one? Kind of like that. Oh, I don't hate that one either. Man, a lot of these horns aren't bad. I wonder what they would look like running behind. I bet they're going to be aggravating. Perfect. I think this is the one. 37. I know Beef wanted massive horns, but I think I'm just sold on this one. This looks like what I would expect a person with horns to look like to me. Alright, so jewelry. How are we going to put jewelry in our horns? Oh, it's literally jewelry on, jewelry off. Alright, jewelry on. Alright, then we get some horn or some tails here. So 2, 37, 2. Alright, so the default is 1 hook. Then we get like a grabber. Then we get a nightcrawler tail. Ooh, I like that. Alright, so it's a bunch of different tails with jewelry. And then, what was it? Just shorter tails? Huh, alright. So I think I want one of the ones with jewelry. Kind of like that one. 9. Alright, let's do that. Let's do 9. And then lip color. Ooh, we can change the lip color. I think that'll have to depend on... Can I make it roughly our hair color? Yeah, I like that. Okay. So, we'll pick this here. And now let's start the nightmare of figuring out what it's like to be a bloody warlock. So, I'm not super familiar with Warlock right now. I was hoping that people from the chat would start chipping in that know about Warlocks. To kind of help me figure things out. I said I know very little about Warlocks here. I think these stats feel okay. Let's see what we can see. Well, first of all, I guess let's see what the game tells us about Warlocks. Charisma determines how powerful a spell Warlock can cast. Bonus spell points. Benefit from high dexterity, which increases armor class, whatever. Constitution, which increases hit points. Yes. Alright. So let's see what the wiki actually tells us. If anything. Looks like we are charisma based. Alignment any but being lawful and good restricts your pack options. We need to keep that in mind. Looks like we only get 2 skill points per thing, so we need to consider how many skill points we're actually going to want. Let's take these back out. I almost guarantee that Spellcraft is going to need to be there. UMD will probably need to be there. Oops. Do we need anything else? Let's look at Eldritch Blast. What improves... Eldritch Blast scales with percentage of spell power. Eldritch Blast, blah blah, who cares? Warlock must select a pack at level 1, which is a toggleable feat. So we want to do fire. I think I was told. Jimmy or Timmy? Who is it that wins at any cost? I think that's a Jim. No. A Spike? I think I'm probably a Spike with Jimmy power gamer tendencies. Although I do like to do cool things. Shapes. Let's find spell power. Here we go. An overview of the Eldritch Blast here. Cone. Okay, let's look at this. Doesn't tell me anything I didn't already read. Alright, so it looks like spell power, yes. So then we can do jump, it looks like. Because we always want to get a little bit of jump. And concentration. Oh, Jimmy Fallon? I'm not really a fan of either of the late night comedian people. I don't think either of them are funny. I do not want to know your secret info. Alright, I think let's go with this. And then we're going to go Fiend, I suspect. Yeah, it's fire. And then... what other feat do we actually want? Do these have any bearing on anything? Light armor, proficiency, simple. Did Vanguard win? No. Unfortunately, Warlock won by a lot. Pack choice, magical training. I just don't know if this has any bearing. It should, right? Spell power should boost it. Let's pull up the Eldritch Blast again. Oh, it's right here. Eldritch Blast scales with percentage of spell power. Eldritch Blast is treated as blah blah blah. See, it says Metamagic's here. What the frick? I don't know what the frick is, man. This is a class that I have not played in a long time. The ways that I played it before, I played it more as a melee, a weird melee build. And it did not worry about how much damage it did. Alright, well I guess we're just gonna go for it. If it doesn't help, then I guess we hurt ourselves real bad. What do we want? I think we want shield? Autos. Probably shield. Alright, so what do we think of this look? I think it looks alright. I think it looks good. I'm going to do one more thing before we get out of here. I'm going to look up color palette. And we're going to do... get a quick idea of what colors kind of blow together here. Is that female Thanos? Kinda. A little bit. Alright, so if we take purple, green does kind of work with the purple. So let's look at eye color. It doesn't look like we can get an option of that. We like bright. This is alright. I think this is what we're going to go with this next Samus life. It is weird. Playing a lady is weird. Playing a warlock is weird. Everything about this is weird. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Just double checking that we didn't have any like last minute votes to completely trash everything. Nope. Nope. Ah, sweet. Adam, welcome my friend. Alright, let's hit the go button. So for those of you who don't know about Dungeons & Dragons Online and catching this the first time either on Facebook or YouTube or whatever, DDO is a free-to-play game, although there is a lot of pay tier advantages you can get out of it. You can eat food in a bar to recover hit points, and you can drink drinks to recover spell points, but it's not really necessary. Alright, so the first thing I do is I have a UI loaded that I use, so UI layout load Samus. Boom. So wham, everything goes where I want it to go. And we are going to skip this Korthos storyline. None of this matters. I guess we'll take this finger fire stick. Whatever. Alright, and now this is what we really look like. We are going to be chasing the little perp bouncy tail, it looks like. Stream on Periscope. That is an option. I don't know very much about Periscope. But we can check it out. It's adding that at some point. The swimming model doesn't look bad. So this is the first time I've played one of these tieflings. So it's all new to me. Also, don't ever quit YouTube. Can't make any promises about where we continue to stream to and where we don't. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's figure out where we're going to put some of these things. That should go over here. This will go in a different tabby. This doesn't matter because it just doesn't. It can go over here. Eldrick. These are all toggles. This will go up here. Oh, So slow. I like to visit my deposits. So, when you do what I just did called TR, or True Reincarnation, you start your character back over at level 1, but you get to keep all of your gear from your previous life. And basically, you're going to get some perks. So, one of the perks is I get more starting attributes than if you were to start brand new. It goes 28, 32, 34, 36, I think. And then you're done. I also I have to get a lot more XP. And I unlock past life feats. So let's do that really fast while we're here. So, toggle on my epic past life feats. We're going to do Arcane Alacrity. We're going to do Colors of the Queen. We're going to do Power over Life and Death. And we're going to go Skill Mastery. Although Skill Mastery is not going to do a ton for us right now. Alright, have a good night, Lord of the Time Machines. There's nothing in the heroic class past lives that are important. And then our racials. As you can see, we've knocked out Drow, Dwarf, Elf, Gnome, Warforged. Feels good, man. Feels good. Now we're going to knock out Tiefling. Making progress. Alright, so. Gear. Gear that we need. Gear that we want. Gear that we want to need. Let's grab our usual outfit. We'll see how that looks. Let's see, I don't know where that's going to go. I don't know where that's going to go. Let's get this. Alright, bam. Boarding pass for Sharn. We'll go here. Let's see, I think there's a bunch of those now, so I think that can go here. This all will make sense, hopefully, very soon. Things that teleport us will go here. Things that are bags will go here. Things that are clickies will go there. 1, 2, 1, 2. Taking things into and out of the TR cache is so slow. It is one of the toughest parts of... Oh, and now we're having bank failure issues. It's not a good way to start. This almond-covered apple is probably going to be a big one for us this life. Grab our silver party hat. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll grab it. Caramel bite. So TR Day is always a little bit weird. We will be hitting the XPs. We'll be doing quests hard and fast in just a few... as soon as we can. But it does always take a minute or two to get the TR going. Let's see, just put that ring right on our finger. Grab our hireling contracts. There's our moneymaker right there. Our quiver of alacrity. Striding 30%. Yes, please. Yes, please. Looks like people are starting to trickle in. Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. We TR'd into a warlock. I know, crazy, right? And you can ask yourself, what do I know about warlocks? The answer is very little. We can't use any of these until level 5. But I think some of those might get used this life as well. We can start grabbing these. I just don't know if we need them yet. There we go. Here's our huge red bag. sure why we still have that one. Redread bag. What is TR Day? So TR Day is what, there's a mechanic in DDO called True Reincarnation, where you kill your character and you start back over at level 1. With a new race, new class option. So it's a shorthand for True Reincarnation. So today I'm starting back over at level 1. I'm a level 1 Warlock. We're going to go 20 levels of Warlock and see what we can do. Warlock is not a class that I have a lot of experience with, which is why the people voted for me to do it. People wanted to punish me. So that's what TR Day means. It means True Reincarnation. We'll have an extra bag, so we'll put the Gibber's Blade here. So what we're doing right now is we're taking all of our important low-level starting gear, and we are grabbing... we're getting our gear set up for the first couple of levels. So if you're watching on Facebook and you've never seen this game before, you're going to get the opportunity to see what it's like basically from level 1 if you want to stick around, which I would appreciate. We need our D12 in here somewhere too. This is the only teleport thing that doesn't go on a weird button here. Alright, I think all that looks good. So the next thing we're actually going to do, read your comment please. If you don't know anything about the game, just come here to chat. Well, that's fine. I'm here to convince people to give it a shot and play. Again, it's free. It's pretty fun. I highly recommend it. Alright, so we are going to jump to XP Woman. And the reason why we're going to jump to XP Woman is in DDO, you get what's called a free daily dice roll every single day. And one of the things that you typically get out of those are XP gems that you can consume for free XP. That is what I'm doing today. I'm consuming my free XP gems. But they take up a lot of space, so I have to have another character hold on to the items or the gems. I'm trying to figure out how I want to grab things out of here to make space. Like what? Because I gotta put them into my shared. And you know what? Screw it. Let me just check this. Oh wow! Looks like shared bank platinum, character bank upgrade 20 slots. Oh, that's for your character. Shared bank storage. Oh man, looks like I have to get a few points. Looks like they're on sale for 25% off. Can you play this on PlayStation? No, it is PC only. Alright, so I'm gonna grab a few DDO points really quick here. Yeah, let's just grab like $20 worth. Shared bank storage are expensive. Yeah, they're not super cheap. Grabbing them while they're 20% off is pretty good. Alright, so I'm just gonna buy some more shared bank. Shared bank item storage. Yes, please. Alright, perfect. I just don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with trying to put 80,000 things in my Like, I can make room by putting them in here and back and forth and whatnot. I just don't want to. Just don't want to. We're not doing Thieves' Tool stuff this life. We might use that necklace this life. Yeah, that all looks good. Alright. I should do one more login, but I'm not sure if I care. Not on PlayStation. Don't even have a good running PC. Yeah, it is a PC thing, unfortunately. Alright, I don't think we need to worry about a... Yeah, the shared bank just goes between your guys on your server. On your one server. Roll our gold roll. This is what I was talking about, your free daily gold, or your free daily silver roll. Normally they cost you 3 shards. I have 5. You can buy them from the thing, or you can get a gold one. So the silver one, the minimum is 100 experience points. In the gold, you get a minimum of 1000 XP and platinum. But it's a percentage roll from 1 to 100, and you can get all sorts of sweet goodies. Alright, XP. We're going to grab all these XP stones out of here. What did we roll? 400. Doesn't really matter. We're probably going to end up eating all of these XP stones. So I'm a fan of skipping level 1 whenever possible. Ideally, if I can skip to level 3, I want to skip to level 3. I don't think we're going to skip that far today. I think we're going to be lucky if we can skip to level 2. It's so tasty. Oh, I don't think we're gonna make it, kids. We need another 1000 XP. Is it worth? How much do shards cost? What's the stupid? It's a count, right? Astral shards. Yeah, let's just grab. Just grab some astral shards. I already spent some money. Already spent some money, honey. Daily dice, gold. Bam. 4,000 experience points and a long-lasting potion of range power. Well, that would have been nice to have last life. Bam. Alright, we did it. We found a way. Yeah, Standing Stones Games is the current creator / owner of the game. And I believe they would love to be able to do that kind of stuff someday, but I don't think it's viable. Alright, we have 5 sweet points here, so we're going to concentration, spellcraft, jump. And where are we going to put this extra point? Jeez, I don't know. Tumble, I guess? Alright, pick up an extra first level spell. I like Hypnotism. Also like Master's Touch, but we're not going to be attacking because we'll have our Eldritch Blast. Let's just do Hypnotism. Alright, spells, Hypnotism, Shield goes over there, Command, sure. None of that matters. What else do we need to do? We need to go bind. We need to get our shit buffs. We need to set our action points. So what kind of warlock are we? I don't know. I don't understand. Alright, so Soul Eaters gain +1 damage with melee and range attacks and 5 universal spell power for each core in this tree. Tainted Spellcasting gets a bunch of depravity. That gives bonuses to spell DCs and stuff. Normally I do Enlightened Spirit. I like the aura. I just don't know if that's the way to go long term here. I know, Slacker, what do you know about warlocks? Anything? Anybody know anything about warlocks? Yeah, we're gonna do a warlock life. Also nothing. Sweet. Perfect. Dresden kills them. You're not wrong. Alright, let's just randomly basically pick one. Alright, I like this idea, so we're gonna start with this. Well, it's a lot of. Let's unwind a little bit here. Feign health is pretty clutch. I don't think we need to go that carried away just yet. Alright, we have one universal tree. I did my stats kind of like I said I did my Sorks. So I maxed out Charisma. I grabbed 16 Constitution. I grabbed, I think, 14 Intelligence. And then I dumped the rest into Strength. I don't think I care that much about Wisdom. I don't think I care that much about Dexterity. I could be wrong, and I could want, instead of Strength, Wisdom. But I like, 1, carry capacity, 2, not being put helpless or whatever from strength damage that happens fairly often. And I'm also used to having to melee things, so during the early levels. Not a problem with this life, I'm going to guess. Alright, that seems fine. We're going to take the Blood Hunt. We'll definitely take 1 in Scroll Mastery. The question is, where do we want to take... Guess we take Hellish Rebuke. Wow, we still have 2 more racials. We'll probably be taking this when we get more orbness. Oh, that's right. We also get to pick. Oh, does this take 2 points? And we only have 1 point. Curse you. Yeah, I think I want to take this acid resistance. Alright. And then we get 1 universal tree point. Do we want a bird? Do we want to get +1 universal spell power? Or do we want +1 to hit with daggers and knives? I think... Let me just pick a bird. Nah, we'll just take this. I don't feel like worrying about those all that much. Alright. So we have to go to the cargo hold. I want is in this chest. The Inquisitive is +1 to... It is. The Inquisitive tree would be really good if I was attacking with a weapon. You are correct. That would be a good call. Alright, grab our potions out of the bank. Then drag to the proper spot on our bar. Healing potions. They can exist over here somewhere. What else do we need? I don't think there's anything else that we need right now. What does this give? Gone. How about you? You're 30 combustion. Perfect. Aw, sweet. Alright, and it looks like our hat doesn't show. Which is kind of sad, but not unexpected. Then we'll grab Ellery. The best $10 in DDO that I ever spent. The absolute most value. Alright, I think that's it. Anything else in particular we need to worry about at level 2? Oh, let's see. Pack. Toggle on pack, it does 1 extra fire damage plus 2 per warlock level. That seems reasonable to start with. You just saw some guy get out of a Civic and gave it a little pat on the hood. That's kind of funny. And then we have Eldritch Blast. So we'll have to experiment with the different blasts. Shapes and stuff. Oh, maybe that's what we should be looking at? Should we figure out, let's see, this is Cone. So Cone, I think, is the most powerful one. I do really like the aura, though. So maybe we should be focusing on this first. What does this guy get a shape? Doesn't look like this one has a oh, no, there it is. Chain. So we can get chained first, and then we can untrain this tree and then retrain over here. That'll work. Okay. Let's grab our resistances. 8 to 38. 16 to 46. 6 to 36. 48. And 36. We have to go to the first deck. We have to go talk to the priest and say, "Priest, if I die, save me." Very important part of the TRing process. And then, does either of these spells take components? They do not. Let's get our Hellish Rebuke somewhere. I don't know what this is going to do. Activate for 25 universal spell power and +2 bonus to all spell DCs. Gain 1 depravity each time you damage enemies with Eldritch Blast or by spells. Okay. Whatever. I forgot one more thing. One more super important thing. The reason why we even bother to go to Korthos. What are they even called? Old? Picked up a bunch of these when they were on sale, like 10 for 3 points or something. So now I go and I get them. I can't think of an item that I need to worry about as a warlock. I mean, yeah, I'll need a spell power thing at some point, but for now it doesn't matter. Yeah, alright, seems fine. Alright, let's go warlock it up. Supposedly the easiest class in the game. Supposedly the most overpowered. Supposedly... So, for those of you who don't know, my foot got cut open last weekend on Saturday? And, man, it still hurts. Still hurts. I'm soaking it right now in a saltwater brine. We got all the salt absorbed into the water now, but probably need to increase that. As soon as the salt won't absorb into the water anymore, you know you have a nice salty brine. Oh my gosh, I never hit the rest of my shit buffs. We're gonna pretend like we're not totally dumb at DDO. Activate all the shit buffs. I'm sorry, it's gonna take me a minute to get my act together. I realize it's noon and I should be awake by now, but I'm still not awake. Yeah, I don't brine in salt water. I brine in salty chicken stock. You cut my foot open. You didn't really want to know that. Well, too bad. It's probably big enough. It does need stitches, but we're manning through it. Kill the joke. That's fair. That's fair. I just go out and murder your joke. Rockman, welcome to the stream, buddy. Long time no see. Your foot is healed right up. I wish my foot would heal right up. What's really crazy is I probably have almost a 2-inch gash in the bottom of my shoe. So my shoe did absorb quite a bit of it, but it still jabbed pretty deep up in there. It hurt real bad. After spraying it the other day. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. Yeah, walking with your messed up feet are no fun. No fun. Alright, so when we play Dungeons and Dragons online here, and we... No, that's not what I want to do at all. I want to do this. Oh, never mind. I guess I don't want to do anything. Alright, so yeah, this is activating the wand. So we want to turn on an Eldritch Blasting. Usually I grab like a little hireling to do all these quests for me, but I didn't feel like doing that today. The server is Sarlona Hype. I would love to type that right now. But the second I get off of this screen, somebody will kill this crystal. Sounds fine to me. If you want to join us, you're welcome to do so. Why is this... Thought... Say, this is more like what I was expecting. Oh, this is getting bad. Yeah, we're... Alright, so it's going to take me a minute to get used to these. To the Warlock? Hey, come do the quest for me. Here we go. Sure. At least I have Warlock. Would you're welcome to come Korthos with me if you want. Do I like Vans? I don't have a like or dislike for Vans. Some of us peasants can only dream of sponging up the cash for Warlock. Ah. Just gotta get out there and make those 20 bucks. 20 bucks is 20 bucks, right? There we go. Now it looks like our damage is actually on. What happened before? All I had for a long time was a old rusted out white panel van with a couch thrown in the back. I actually got pulled over by the police once because the taillight had fallen out of the little taillight cubby. You refuse to spend a single cent for any Standing Stone or Turbine game. Well, that is a choice. That is a choice. I don't know, I feel like if I get entertainment out of it, I'm going to support them. And this is my primary game, so... You know... I'm all about hooping them out. Yeah, so we're going to shoot little fireballs. I guess we can't equip that little fire stick because it takes over our stance. Kind of dumb. Oh, let's turn this on. Doesn't do anything. Yeah, one of their aura shapes, or one of their blast things is an aura. None of these matter. Just put whichever one we happen to click on. Yes. In the past, my Warlocks have been, let me jump over to the Samius Grove page here and search for, where's my search function? Where's my search? I know there's a search, there it is, search. Faye Buckler. Here we go. Copy. So here is a write-up to my old... This is how I did a lot of lives, actually. A lot of epic lives. Was on this Faye Buckler build. Kind of originally thought up by Jeff Hanna. And then... I liked the idea, and I started tweaking it and doing stuff. So, if you're interested in how I used to play a Warlock, that's all I know about Warlocks is that build. And at the end of the day, it was not very many levels of Warlock, I think. Like 13 maybe? I just want Mega Man people in my fantasy dungeon game. Yeah, I'm a big Artie fan as well. I agree. Obviously, you have a different mindset there, but I do agree. Hey, Wood. See you creeping in. So why am I not killing the rats? No XP bonus for slaying. Yeah. So you get.
Oh, there we are.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. So if you kill like less than 10 things in a quest, then you get what's called a deception bonus, which is 8% bonus XP. Of course, it varies depending on your what quest you're in, but that 8% bonus usually costs you 0 time, where getting 10% bonus for killing enough things usually ends up adding some amount of time to the quest. So until you are doing Reaper XPs and getting Reaper value, you're almost always better off killing the fewest number of monsters possible. It does happen. I do occasionally make mistakes and swear during the day. It's not act like it never happens. I just try not to. Alright, so didn't you also have like some other comment up here? Ever drew a speed card. That does not even make any sense. So
I'm trying to log in.
yeah.
Which means I don't have the stream up anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're almost done with Korthos, right?
I am almost done with Korthos.
The only quest that you have left is the one I can't do because I haven't done the other 3.
That's alright. You can always join me outside of Korthos.
I could still join. Wait a minute. Can I join you in this quest if you have it and you can do it, or is that one quest that doesn't work that way?
I'm not sure if that one works that way or not. We'll have to see. What is wrong with freedom of speech? Nothing is wrong with freedom of speech. I don't understand what's going on. Not you, Sam Rockman here. I don't understand. Stuff's getting crazy.
People don't understand that freedom of speech means that the government can't force you to not speak or whatever. If you're in somebody's house or in somebody's room or some private venue, you don't have freedom of speech. You have to go by what their rules are. Get out.
Alright, well, you can be asked to leave. You can still say it, you just can't be persecuted legally for saying it.
Right.
There are consequences.
There's a lot of people that don't realize that these days.
Yeah.
When I was a kid.
Back in the way back? Wow, did they even have the Constitution back then?
I couldn't read, so I don't know.
I mean, have they invented paper yet to even write down the Constitution? This is another.
They invented paper, but I used to make paper airplanes out of it. People were amazed.
Oh, man. Oh, okay, so you...
Oh, you were talking about the female anatomy I think it was last night?
Oh, was
Remember when I said I was 7, I thought another way? That's because my mother was asleep and I decided to go down to the store shirtless. She was quite upset with me.
This is, that's a random segue. I don't remember, I don't even know what we're talking about now. This is all so confusing. I don't know, I'm a guy who is not a fan of... I'm just going to say nipples. I'm not a nipple person. So, very rarely do I want to see your nipples. And generally only certain people do I want to see their nipples. And those people are very few and far between. So, I think everybody should wear a shirt pretty much at all times, except for the small handful of people that I'd like to see your nipples. Okay.
Huh.
So, did you make it in, Wood, or should I just carry on?
I have a level 4 cleric in Korthos, but the one that it's not here. I made it yesterday.
Did you
Not
make
here.
it on a different server?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Go ahead and finish up. I'll catch up with you later.
Okay. Well, I said you could definitely join me in the harbor if you'd like. We'll just do some... if you want to bring your level 4, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. Pew, 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 pew.
I've got 8 tons of level 4s. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's see how fast I can make a level 4 cleric.
Yeah, we try to keep the language clean on during the daytime stream. I do have a lot of younger people who watch for my that parents have let their kids watch, so would appreciate it if we could keep the stream clean. The stream chat cleaner. I appreciate it. But I don't remember seeing any specific curse word, but we'll see. We'll see. Alright. We'll just set everything behind us for a minute. Thought all quests had a Slayer XP. No, so like if we look at him here, we have monsters killed, 9, and we're gonna have to kill more. This is a quest that we can't get a stealth bonus in because completing the quest involves us having to kill things. You need to let it go now. Sax or whatever. Peter, let it go. Anyway, so as we go through here, you will. I don't know if we're gonna get that 10% bonus, but we have to move through the quest slaying things. But when the quest is over on a different quest, I'll try to find one that we can do where we don't have to worry about the Slayer as much. Yeah, let's do this. No, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. Yeah, technically Slacker is correct. The Slayer bonus is for the wilderness zones, but there's it is essentially the same thing. It's essentially a Slayer bonus. Technically it is not. Technically it's a different bonus, but it's essentially the same. Alright, so we got up to Onslaught by killing literally every bloody monster in the quest. Yay, except for one.
How dare you leave a monster standing?
Well, it didn't spawn till after things were over.
Oh darn.
Yeah. But,
Was that the quest in the tavern?
yes.
Every time I go through that, I remember the dialogue when you open the secret door is the same as the first time I played the game way back in beta. And that um that internal that part of the quest has changed so many times it's hard to recognize it except for that one spot.
Yeah, they recycle stuff when they can, I think. All right, so we did all of that just to get this starter Sybaris cake for cheap. But if it wasn't for that cake, we would not even bother doing Korthos. All right.
See, now I do Korthos because of favor.
Yeah, I mean, if you... It's a fine one to do if you're looking for that kind of stuff, but because the way I end up TRing and the way that I pack the quests in, I pretty much get all the favor I need. Speaking of favor, I forgot to turn in favor last life, so I didn't pick up a free +2 tome for crafting mats.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, it's alright. I missed it. I was so tired when I was going through the TRing process last night. Or not process, but emptying my
Why
TR
didn't you
cache.
stop?
And think about it. I was just emptying my TR cache, and then I was tired this morning. Just always tired. I mean, I didn't sleep until 5, so I slept from 5 until like 10:30. Isn't the worst. I've had worse night sleeps, but man, people like this Warlock thing. I don't understand. Get caught up
What's
here.
wrong with Warlocks? I mean, personally.
I mean, like, I feel like the attack animation, at least at this level, is really slow for the damage it does. I could be doing more damage per second with some daggers, but not from ranged. So if you put in that ranged aspect, it's probably fine. Let's see. Slacker, yeah, I think this is the tail that I like the best. It's basically the default, but it's got 2 little rings on it. Definitely cats are always attacking your tail. That is crazy.
You have a pet cat?
Yeah, you could never have a pet cat as a tiefling.
Why not?
Because it would constantly be scratching your tail.
Well, as far as that goes, a couple of Eldritch Blasts, I think, would teach the cat.
Well, then I might as well not have a cat.
Sure.
I mean, oozes not being like crazy powerful is fine, but I'm not that worried about oozes in the first place. Just use a repeating weapon on them. I think the advantage is that this is like casting a magic missile for free, essentially. Alright, where's the lever? There it is. I'll be standing next to the lever when I kill that thing.
What are you doing now?
Information is key. I jumped out to the harbor. Starting my harbor circle. Would you like to...
I'm not off the ship yet.
Just doing chill Reaper 1.
Takes a little work to get to level 4 first
Okay.
life. Especially if I skip Korthos, which I could. Oops. I forgot to put my clothes on.
Well, I mean, the paywalls are important. That's how the game stays open. You know, because the game is free, it's just an unfortunate side effect of the game being free to play. I mean, before every class was locked behind a paywall. Paying for expansions is how the game stays open. I disagree. That is a part of it. That is definitely a piece of the puzzle, but the other stuff is a factor as well. Good morning, Beef.
Hi, Beef. I can't see you.
Oh, there's Woods. EverQuest did it. EverQuest 2 did it. EverQuest and EverQuest 2 are probably much larger game pools. Like, I could only speculate at the population size, but I do not think that DDO has a bigger population than EverQuest 1 and 2. They were different. They're different games.
They're basically the EverQuest 1 is basically a text game with pictures. Basically.
Yeah, I didn't. I accidentally killed one too many things, but it looked like it wouldn't have mattered. I would have had to run past those first 2 oozes. Alright, you tell me when you're ready to join me, and I'll tell you what quest we're in.
I gotta put my clothes on.
Sounds good. I mean, we're gonna just have to agree to disagree, Rockman. I think the way that Turbine at the time took their pay-to-play game and transitioned it into free-to-play was correct. I feel like they restarted that genre for themselves and put themselves in a place that was good.
That's what Lord Warner Brothers into buying them.
I disagree.
It was. They said, DDO was making money, and they've got a really good IP to grab onto. Let's go get them.
So would you like a little bit of secret knowledge, Wood?
Go ahead.
They specifically bought Turbine for their login handling for overseas stuff. They didn't even care about the games. They were going to scrap all the games. They literally only wanted them for the logins handling. And they talked them into when they made the sale to keeping the games open because the games were making money.
Well, if you insist.
Yeah, I mean, that's just what I was told by Mucky Mucks at the time of Turbine. Very few classes or races will be locked behind paywalls. That's because they didn't take the time to make new ones. Those were ones that are already made. Things that are already made had 0 extra development cost. Things now that have development costs, you know, the development cost has to be recouped, right? So introducing a class for free or a race for free makes no sense. The fact that they add a lot of that stuff as additional, like, pre-purchase value is pretty interesting, actually, in my opinion.
Okay, oh, wait a minute. Where do I go?
I am in, what is that quest called? Haberdasher.
Haberdasher.
What classes were free then that are not free now?
Cleric? Rogue?
Cleric is not free now?
Oh, it's not free now? Oh.
Monk and
I-
Warforge are still.
Monk is a class, Warforged is a race.
Warforge, I don't think was ever free. I don't think Monk and Warforge were free. I don't think they were ever free.
Who am I looking for?
Haberdasher?
Yeah.
It's that quest with the scorpions in the bottom. I shared it. It should hopefully show up on the thing.
It does.
Did
I
it?
started to go the right way, but then...
Yeah, I'd have to go back in time and remember. You remember? So I've played
wait
it
a
for many years. I remember I mean, I've literally played now for basically 12 years. Cleric. Alright, Rockman. I think exaggerations are in order today. Alright, have you found it yet? I don't have too much longer left on this quest, and I want to make sure you get in and get this XP.
I think I found it.
I don't know. Beef is saying they were not. They are freeze to VIP only. Yeah, that's what I thought. Thought they were only VIP quests. Said I remember when they were introduced, I feel like the Warforged and the Monk were both premium classes. And
Are here.
Races. Yep, I'm here. Just open that door and come kill these scorpions with me. Yeah, that's incorrect. During character creation, you get to pick spells. They only got one. They have like their free feat that lets them always cast their cure spell. Like it's always memorized.
Are we done?
Yep, we're done.
Oh, that's why it says finished, huh?
Yeah, that is exactly it. Yeah, I think you're a little confused, Rockman. They've always had during the character creation screen, you got your spells. You always started with one because of your feat of that you couldn't unmemorize your cure spell, and then you got your two that you could cast. Alright, there's a Dirk's got a secret. Wood is also a tiefling. Look at that.
Yeah, I have a sword that I can swing, and other than that,
That's no worries. If you see any gear in the chest that you want to use, just yell at me.
not looking at gear. I just want to swing my sword and beat things up.
Sounds good. The Purple Ladies Club. Tiefling should be able to be green. Then I'd never be able to gain any XP though. I'd just be busy enjoying the green girls. Yeah, Chain is not bad. Chain Blast is not the worst. Obviously, when we can get Cone, I think we'll have to switch. What would?
I feel like I'm walking in mud.
Welcome to regular running speed. Population U.
Ah, I got that. I've been there for a long time. Bad shaman, bad shaman.
How many hit points do you got? 70? Alright. when I get the chance to level to 3, which should not be too much longer, I'll start popping Ellery, and then you'll have a babysitter.
What do I need a babysitter for?
No
I need a
reasons.
compass and roller skates.
Well, I mean that's also a thing, I suppose. Sounds like you got to get your tiefling lives done. Your tiefling iconic lives.
Iconic?
Yeah. Then you get your run speed natively, Wood. Don't you know? All you have to do is do 3 iconic lives. Alright, let's see if this thing dies reasonably quickly. Oh man, this is going to take a minute.
Res me, res me.
That's what it feels like. Alright.
I got stuck behind that valve.
We'll come back to that. Do this first. I'm gonna check to see if this named is over here. Not that I can disable this trap, and he's not here, so never mind.
Oh, boo.
Yeah, boo boo. So yesterday, somebody, it may have been 2 days ago actually, somebody on the DDO Facebook group was talking about how they didn't have any mukbanes and they were looking for some mukbanes. And I saw the post and I went, yeah, I mean that's nice. Somebody who doesn't have mukbanes. And I didn't really think anything of it. And then Shu said that he wasn't going to be able to join me today, last night, for finishing up the TRing, or to finishing up so I could TR today. And he was like, I'll just catch you next life. I've got too much stuff to do. Like, okay, sounds good. We'll catch you later, whatever. And then I'm sitting there playing and I see him on. Like, this is the stuff that you had to do that you couldn't play? He's like, yeah, right now I saw a guy on the Solona Facebook page talking about how they needed mukbanes. So I'm out farming mukbanes for them. Oh man. He's crazy. Alright, well I think Brian's probably going to get murdered anyway.
Byron?
So, yeah. So what he's going to do is he's going to go open that valve for us. Go open that valve. There he goes. Oh, so brave! Poor Byron.
Not big enough to revive.
Oh, here's a muck. You wanna come get a muck's doom?
Oh, my starter weapon is worn.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's dead.
Punch it with your fists.
I did. I stepped back so I could make sure. It's like, oh, no, it's not there anymore.
Oh no, Wood, you got a muck's bang!
I can use it.
Gonna need to use it.
That's what I meant.
Just don't hit anything that's not an ooze, because otherwise it'll break.
That's not an ooze?
Yeah, because it's made of glass, Wood. You wouldn't hit just anybody with a bunch of glass.
Now, what kind of material is glass wood?
It's just made out of glass wood. I didn't make this stuff up. Do I look like Keith Baker to you, Glasswood?
Get down from there.
It grows on trees. In the desert.
Glass trees?
Yep. Alright. Don't forget your collectible if you're interested over there.
Collect what?
Collectible over there around the corner. A wood pile, I think.
Oh, okay. Rubble. Rubble. Yeah, got a small wooden idol.
Oh boy. So we had some people hanging out with us on Facebook, and I started streaming to Facebook today, or yesterday technically, and I'm just kind of curious. Yesterday it shut off after about 2 hours, but I also changed the title of the stream, so I wonder if that's when it switched. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna level super fast so we can bring the heal bot with this.
It will take me a little while to get over there. I've got to like turn this in and get there we go.
Alright, so Beef, you're a person. Does the Metamagics boost the Eldritch Blast stuff? Or no? Am I wasting feats taking these?
I don't know that anything boosts that.
Well, it says it uses your spell power, and having these turned on boosts your spell power. So,
Are you in the Bircher's path already?
only the AoE blast. Okay, well then, no, I'm leveling really fast. Like the Oro.
Oh, that's right. Let me see if I can repair this longsword.
All right. Well, we may end up having to switch some feats around then.
I could probably get some enhancements going while I'm at it.
That would probably be okay. I was thinking the chain when you said that. So okay, so we have some feats that are less great. What does this do? Once we can get to here, I think we'll swap, but until then I don't think it matters. Just keep doing this. Alright. I am ready if you're ready.
You know, I didn't slot any spells.
Yeah, you need to do that real fast. Where are you?
I'm right here.
Oh, you're a cleric. Oh, I didn't realize
yeah.
you're a cleric. Do you want to shrine at some point and do that? Or should I try to remind you?
Yeah, try to remind me. It'll take a minute, because...
That's fine. I'll try to remember.
That's the only spell I got up right now.
Is what, your heal?
Yeah. My light heal.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to...
Yeah, I'll probably redo spells soon. I just had no idea. Redo enhancements. Or feats, I mean. So it'll probably be a life that matters. Chat, you got a Plague Reaper right behind you.
I couldn't help it. I had to get my... Yep.
Yeah, she was unable to heal you through the Plague Reaper curse thing.
Figures.
What was going on? Why couldn't you...
I was trying to find my mace. All I was doing was swinging my shield around.
No. Fine. We'll get you to the shrine in a second. Oh, as soon as the rain bugs in my ear dealt with. Oh my gosh. Can we just search this out? Let's see. We're not going to be able to disarm or pick that lock, so it doesn't matter. Rule of thumb: if you can't put it on a bar, then metamagics don't work. Well, again, when I was reading it, it talked about spell power, and I didn't think about the fact that I couldn't apply meta magics to that.
I don't know why I'm running.
I also have to look at the various
I'm at minus 11. If I'd have taken Die Hard, I think I would have.
well,
kind of.
it really would have depended on if I could have got that guy off you in time or not.
I think you did.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think he was pretty determined to kill you. I don't think I killed him for at least another 3 or 4 seconds after you died. He was pretty annoyed at you.
Because I wasn't paying attention to him? Oh my god.
Well, probably
diva.
Cleric aggro. Cleric aggro plus not Samius. Yeah, I'll have to look and see what spell options I have also. Because I'll probably play this very spell caster focused eventually. As soon as I have actual spells.
Oh,
Assuming I get spells. That is one of my issues with warlocks, is that I like casting spells and warlocks innately fire spells off.
I've never tried that. But it's down the hall. It's like where the mailbox is. You know, when you come in on the other side, it's right down there.
Thought I was gonna make a Warlock? No. Everyone decided a Tiefling. Tiefling was where it's at, and then from our 3 potential builds that we chose or 4, this one first.
Wow, I got a lot of slots left open.
Probably when you giggled yourself into a timeout the other day, you probably lost your mod status.
Ellery's dead already?
Yeah, she just died.
That's a lot of spells for a level 4.
What? You should get like 3 first level and a second level?
5.
Oh,
5
your
first
domain
level.
now probably gives you some. I don't know. It's been a minute since I played a cleric, so I'd have to look.
2 minutes.
A couple of lives at least. Come on, Ellery. That's my girl.
I forgot what domain I'm in. Or what, yeah. Dungeon alert glue. Oh, there you are. Hi, Ellery. Oh, that's better.
All I know is we're definitely doing the live and learn method of playing a warlock today. So we've now essentially taken 2 useless feats. Go us.
Lots of treasure bags.
We don't have any picking skills because we're pure warlock.
Woo!
fan up here anything anymore. Except for Artie.
Thank you, Ellery.
What's her bag? That is her bag.
I picked up that bag.
She loves that she heals you. It's her favoritist.
Well, she wasn't healing you when you were in this room because she was outside.
She loves that you heal you.
Spot hidden.
Yeah, there's secret doors all over the place in there. Oh man, this guy's got some hit points. At 4 hit points a pop, this guy's gonna take a minute. I just think Wood got herself in trouble.
I did. I can't find you.
I went to open that door. It's fine, I'm on it.
There's only one door in this dungeon.
There's many doors, but I went through this door right over here. I gotta finish off this Fear Reaper. Alright. Everybody should be safe now. Are you next to Ellery Wood?
Ellery, yes. I remember where she was.
Alright, well she should be walking towards me now. There you go. See? Door. There's a door right here. There's a chest over there too, by the by, if you're interested.
Squirrel. Let's see. Get chest, get lost. Get chest, get lost. I don't have my ooze thing on my hotbar.
You should probably rectify that. And
All
then,
right, I'll
then
stand over
equip
here
it.
behind Ellery.
Technical says, why not do both, Wood? I have to say that makes the most sense to me. Why not do both? Man, they just do nothing for damage.
Why not do both what? I forgot what we were talking
Get the
about.
chest and get lost.
Let's only do one.
Well, that's what he's saying. Why not do both? I could take things that up my evocation DCs that improves the reflexes. Alright. Sounds reasonable. And I figured I would probably take the CC stuff, but I don't know. We might just go like web based. Does the cone break webs?
What cone?
The Eldritch cone. So normally what I would do is I would just do an aura build, because I know the aura stuff the best. But I want to do something completely different, so we're going to do cone. And by the best, I mean at all. That's the only one I actually know in any way. No. Okay, so yeah, we might just do cone then. So I think cone is the most popular, right? I want to build the most popular and powerful. No one was there. Warlock.
Was that Ellery that just fell down a hole?
Yeah, she probably teleported to me and then fell down the hole.
He did.
Yeah, they didn't make it that long. Alright, I think I'm going to pop over to my boat and get some ship buffs. Would you like to join me, Wood?
I think I would.
Okay. I assume you know where the airship access is.
I do.
Okay. Never know with some people. Yeah, I'll probably consider... I need to look at the spell list. I know that they have, like, mass holds. Mass hold is really great. I think they also have charms. So, just yell at me when you're close to the...
I'm at the airship access.
You win. You get an invitation. You get an invitation, and you get an invitation.
I get an invitation.
I'm just gonna sell all this junk right now.
Skill
So,
buffs.
and these all get locked down and put in a different spot. Last page. Last page. Last page. Max and power for complete. Swap max and power for completionist. Oh yeah, that's duh. That makes the most sense. You're not wrong. Alright, so Adam had to take off on Facebook. So what did I screw up on Facebook? Did it just stop? Did it just stop now? The 1 hour and 50-minute mark, which is roughly where it quit last time.
Oh no. What?
It still says it's live though, so maybe it's still working. Shu, would you mind checking on the YouTube stream for me? Hello, welcome back, Lord of the Time Machines.
Hey, throw me down at AFK because I got some real life stuff to deal with.
Sounds good. Take care.
Okay.
Alright, so what is in the AFK channel? Just the half a dozen of us. We can do it if we try. YouTube's good, sweet. I was worried about the Facebook side. Was live on Facebook. So it looks like maybe that it has a cutoff. Maybe you can only Facebook live for an hour and whatever minutes. I mean, I would not be surprised if I said both. So it must just have a cutoff then. Alright, Beef, you have a great one, buddy. Okay, well, I'm not sure how to rectify that situation. I will say, it says we had 21 views on Facebook, which is kind of sweet. I'm not sure why it disconnects like that. Is there anything in the restream? Oh, I didn't click the book yet. Da, da, da. Yeah, okay, so that does have a maximum size of 240 minutes. So that would be 2 hours and... No, that's a long time. That's like 4 hours, right? So why is it cutting off at 1 hour and 40 minutes? So I'm not sure why it cut off then. Like, I can understand at 4 hours cutting off. That seems reasonable to me, but... Is the old race bonus the fire damage? I mean, maybe that's it. I mean, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know. I have to look in a little more closely, or maybe I'll just tweet them. I think the reason we take fire is Hurl Through Hell. Hurl Through Hell is like one of the most powerful effects of a Warlock, I believe. Oh shoot, we have to kill 10 guys. Alright, never mind. Let's kill 10 guys. Alright, so that's 3. A couple of these guys will respawn. Are we ready to take my foot out of this saltwater bath? It's so cold now. Move my foot towel here that I've got for this. Alright, so that should be 5. Misadventure killed 2, so we only need to kill 3 more. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to figure out why the stream ended. Facebook Live can only be 90 minutes long. I mean, that makes sense, right? But it ended at like 1:47. And then I feel like last night it ended like 1:52. So I feel like it's something on my end. Like yesterday I thought maybe that's when I switched the title. Monsters. Oh, I have to kill this guy. Boo. Going through the restream, yeah, see, I don't understand what happened then. It just randomly stopped. I said I'll tweet him. Because it worked just fine. What's different is that they used to charge $15 to stream to Facebook, but now that's changed. So I wonder if some stuff hasn't been updated for the free stream to Facebook. I want to have my healer here. I'm going to turn my fan off too. I think I'll get hot, but right now my ears are getting cold. Man, I tell you, there is absolutely nothing better than not being able to kill that guy before he pulls that lever. Alright. I don't think we're that worried about those hit points that are missing just yet. Apparently I paused to take a drink in the exact wrong spot. Apparently I was too far forward to not be seen by that guy, and too far back to not be seen by those guys. So these basic attacks should be firing off my Colors of the Queen charges, right? I have not seen a Colors of the Queen charge yet. What are you? Carnage Reaper? Yeah, we better turn on the kill the Carnage Reaper mode. I suspect we died. Yep. Alright. I believe there's a shrine back here, right? Yeah. See if we can recover just using Ellery. So I have to make sure to click the correct doodad here. Well, that's embarrassing. But Carnage Reapers do sometimes just out of nowhere kill you. So I can't complain too much. Now I gotta make up that 10% XP we lost. Apparently DCs are poop. Double Reaper again? Alright, let's start backing this train up. Let's call it a hunch. I suspect the game has decided it is tired of our poo. Oh good, another double Reaper. So basically, all those quests where we didn't have any Reapers are now going to come back and get us. MonoReaper.quest. Okay, Carnage Reaper down though. That I think is a tough one now. Hey, there was a Color of the Queen proc, I think, right? Yep, Colors of the Queen. Hit Famine Reapers with Color of the Queen 3, and it died. Sweet. Oh, man. Oh. I'd really like to figure out why the Facebook is not taking the live stream through the Restream API correctly. Peek and see if that guy's here. I didn't see him, so let's leave. I'm just checking their face or their checking the Restreams Twitter page to see if there's any comments about why that might be working incorrectly or the way it's working for me. I have to assume that because this is a basic attack. Oh, sweet. Oh, man. God, this thing feels so slow. Alright, well at least we got our 10% back from our choking death there. I agree that that comment was not wise. But to answer your question though, probably. I mean, who has never had gas in the rain? A person who has never had gas in the rain, raise your hand. Got wings. Alright, we're gonna resistance. And I'm not certain, but I think it's time to go do stealthy repossession. Of all the quests, stealthy repossession is one of the toughest to do on Reaper mode. In my opinion, monsters tend to want to hurt you. It means that we can't use our chain either. We're gonna have to use our regular single target focused. Oh, I have Featherfall now for some reason? Alright, whatever. Never hurts to take a peek. We also have another action point. Oh, we get to add web, though. That's sweet. when we have Warlock spells at level 2. Alright, well, less sweet. Alright. Let's be stealthy. And by stealthy, I mean blast all the stuff that needs to be blasted. Let's not get carried away. Please hold. Right on time. How about you? Please hold. Hold. Alright, let's take this pile of junk. Up here. Jump. Jump. Jump some more. Be sure to stand right on the very edge. So we have room to fall down. Once these guys get up here, they can't get back down. So we just need to wait it out a second. I suppose we can kill a regular kobold. Profit. Alright, so that doesn't improve precise shots, so that's for kind of good to know. It doesn't pierce. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. It doesn't pierce. So, 2 guys down here that can just be killed. That's good news. Alright, these guys might be able to get back down. So actually, let's cast a fall asleep on him and let's get out of here. Which one's this one? Resistances. Hey, Bobby. I don't think Bobby can see us because we're not live on Facebook anymore, but what did you do? What did you do, lag monster? Alright, we need a place to stand. Alright, Kobold Warrior. Let's also put this guy on pause mode for a second here. A profit. We'd rather not kill him if we can help it. It looks like he's the only one in this mess right now.
I think I'm back.
You think you're back? Alright, well I am in stealthy repossession.
Isn't that the solo one?
It's not the solo one.
It's not?
It is not. However, I'm trying to... There we go. Climb up here for a second. It is, the one where you can't kill the Kobold Prophets.
I thought that was solo. Never mind.
No.
I will avoid that.
Well, you can come in if you'd like. I'm almost done.
I know how to actually get down there. Let's do half price.
Come on. Alright, Ellery, kiss my boo-boos. Alright, what's the issue, Wood? Are you just gonna stay there at the beginning, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here at the beginning.
Okay, that's fine.
Cause I gotta put my spells in my slots so that I can actually use them. So I thought I'd do that while I was waiting for you.
Okay.
I mean, I don't need to slot them. I mean, you know, whatever, put them someplace, but...
Put them on your bar.
Yeah. I couldn't remember what bar meant, or it was bar. I have some bear's endurance if you'd like it.
Perhaps. Come on, Ellery, get that lever pulled so I can get out of here. Not sure if she got it pulled or not. Looks like she did. Alright, sweet. Let's get moving. Run! Run! Ha, tricked you.
Is that a heartbeat?
Probably. I'm not sure. Not sure what you're hearing. Alright, now we can kill out the monsters.
You can kill all the monsters?
Yep, the quest is one. So now we can get that kill 25 XP, or 25 kobolds for XP if we wanted to, but mostly I just want to be able to exit the quest.
I'm killing some kobolds here.
Sweet.
Only I'm not really doing such a good job. They're standing up on a ledge firing at me. Even the warriors are shooting me with something.
Alright, well if you want you can just walk out now.
Yeah, I could, but I want to kill a kobold.
Okay.
There's like 4 up here.
Alright, well if there's 4 up there, I'll try to find 3 more. I'm on my way back to you, see if we can't figure out how to kill these kobolds, huh? Get this little XP bonus.
Oh, there's more than 4. Come on, it's a stupid prophet. Kill it for my... 2 left. And here are 2. Why does it still say 2 left? I just killed 2. Oh, I killed 2 prophets. That doesn't count, right?
Oh, they should count. Guess
They're not.
Alright, well, it's fine. There's plenty of kobolds. Here's a shaman right here. something over here, I'm sure.
I wonder if I'd run faster if I took off all this heavy armor.
That shouldn't modify you in DDO. In pen and paper,
Makes you
there
swim faster.
Yes, but that's because of an armor check penalty.
There should be an armor check penalty for running.
There is, but I don't think it's in DDO. And I don't think it's for 3rd edition. I think it is for 4th edition and newer editions. They have a maximum speed. Well, not a maximum speed, but a base speed reduction if you're in heavy armor. So like plate mail, it takes you down to 20 in the newer editions.
I was okay with the Thaco.
Whipped out your slide rule and went to town, did you?
I didn't need a slide rule. That was back when I could remember things.
Yeah,
We're gonna be young.
My mother-in-law gave me her slide rule from the way back. And I'm like, oh. I think it's still floating around here somewhere. Her DDO Thaco slide rule. Sammy, just trying it out. Sammy, did you say you have YouTube Live TV? I do. That is what the wife and I switched to, and we canceled the satellite internet. I do like it. There's a few things that are a little bit off-putting, but for the most part, I really like it. So, one of the things that I would like to be able to see is if I'd like to be able to see the other members' TV shows that they record. It'd be nice if there was a way to set it for private or public and have it like default to public. So say I wanted to record, I don't know, something dumb that I don't want my wife to know that I watch. I can't even think of something like that. But you know, let's pretend that there's something that I don't necessarily want everybody else to know that I watch for whatever reason. Maybe it's dumb or whatever.
Which way did you go, boss?
I jumped over the crates.
I can't seem to do that.
All right, let me come back and see what
Wait a minute. Okay, now I can do it. I think. Yeah, here I go.
Sweet. Sure, Degrassi. Something embarrassing or something whatever. So we use our phones to cast to our projector, right, through a Chromecast. So if I record something, so she has to record something and I have to record something. If both of our phones want the possibility to record it, instead of just tagging one of the phones to do it and then both phones being able to see it. Does that make sense? So like I like Archer, right? And she also watches Archer with me, but I don't know if she set it to record, but I did. But 9 times out of 10, she runs the projector system off of her phone because she has a power cord set up next to her phone and she can just plug her phone back in. I can't. It's fine. Ah, giggity. What has discovered her ultimate power? Sound burst. Yeah, so that's not a big deal for you. Um, the other thing, again, all of our issues are our particular interactions. Watch out for the fire trap right here, Wood. Give it a second. Didn't go? Alright, we'll come around and see if it's...
It'll go for me, because I'm slow, remember?
Yeah, it didn't go for you either. Weird. Weird. So one of the other problems I have with it is the... you'll tell something to record, and depending on what station it comes from, it will record it live, but then once it's available on their app or through their service, then they will remove your copy. Get away from him.
I'm stuck.
Yeah,
I was blocked.
Ellery, heal Woods. How many times I gotta tell you to heal Woods?
She was killing stuff.
Why can't she... Okay, there you go. Like, why can't she heal you? She healed you like 4 times. So anyway, when it goes and gets from the app or whatever, you can no longer fast forward commercials. You have to go through the other things. So, like, if I record something live, I can fast forward the commercials. But if it goes and gets it from the third-party app, say like the CW shows, right? So like the Flash. If I start,
not gonna find a guard's badge.
No, I'm not gonna go get that one. That's like 2 extra minutes for like 100 XP or whatever.
He'll be so upset with us.
Yeah, well, he'll just have to cry in his Cheerios, won't he?
Shouldn't have left it in the first place.
Exactly. So save room on their DVR. Well, that's just it. I wish it would save. Or I wish it would just save it. And they could save stuff if they were to have a family recording. Instead of having to have me record it, the wife record it. Everything. I stepped into the smuggler's warehouse, which is just down the street.
Did I already take this?
How much is it? They just raised the rate. I think it's like $50 a month. I would have to look. They have a 2-week trial also. It's because the live portion. Yeah, I said no, I don't know what you're talking about. Can't get upset that I didn't answer your question if I say no, I don't know what you're talking about. I guess I did not direct it to you, Lord, so I'll take an 1/8 of the blame. But no, I have no idea what you're talking about. If you're not interested in streaming live, I'd recommend Hulu.
Oh look, Fairy Bird. I didn't see him up there.
I do actually like Hulu. Because Remy's in college, I have a Hulu subscription for $5 a month. It's Hulu, Spotify, and Showtime. Alright, Wood, your mission. Choose you should... No, that's not what I wanted to...
What do you want me to do?
Break barrels.
I can do that.
Sweet.
Swuggler's Gem.
Pick it up.
You already got it.
Alright, sweet. Here's another one. There's one. Break 'em the barrels.
Apparently my jump is not strong with...
You can break other stuff if you want, but the barrels are the ones that are actually important. I think that's all the barrels in here. If you'd like to follow with me, we'll keep you from getting murdered. Or try to. Make no promises. There's one.
No traps, huh?
Yeah, we'll handle those traps in a second. Yeah, no trapping. This will be Shu's favorite life. I'm here to do the traps. I'll have to let him.
You'll have to let him?
Yeah, I can't do traps. So I can't. So if I want anyone to do any of them, it's gotta be... I have to be whoever's got the trapping bonus. Or trapping abilities. God, this thing is such a long wind up. Its attack animation is slow to start.
Die, damn you.
But yeah, because my wife watches things on the network television and likes to watch them live, we have to spend a little bit more money to partake in that slacker. Alright, so now we'll go down that trap section. Alright, so on the traps.
Where you went?
You're right there.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so basically stand where I'm standing. And then... Now go. See, we didn't worry about it. It was all good. Ellery, get off of the stairs.
Is she gonna die again?
Nah, she's fine. She was just chilling out on the stairs is all. Made a new account, finally back on DDO. Congratulations, my friend. Hope you're having a real blast.
Ooh, bolts. Three left.
There's one. Ellery has killed a monster.
I cannot cure poison.
That's alright. We're almost done with the quest, so...
Oh no! A scorpion. That's it.
Somehow, against all odds, we managed to find victory.
Against all odds?
Against all odds. Alright. Recalling out of here.
There must be some spells I'm missing.
Probably something. Alright. Have you ever brought the light? I've never brought the light anywhere before. Alright, be sure to save the very last one so we can do the other part. Oh, we should kill this guy first because he's going to let these dogs out. Already did, alright. Oh, and a Reaper came out of there too. Alright, I'm on the Reaper. Watch yourself, the dogs are full of the deadly danger.
They're pissed off at you.
That's fine. They can be mad at me if they want. I just couldn't have the Reaper doing its dot to all of us.
Have I killed anything yet? 2. Yay, go me.
Hey, Ellery's killed 3.
Gosh.
Well, my fault Ellery's the greatest hireling of all time. At level 3.
She didn't have to put on gear and do enhancements and stuff, so I don't want to hear it.
She's already done all that stuff. She did all that stuff a long time ago.
Uh-huh.
The downside is that she never gets more powerful than level 3. She tries so hard to be stronger.
Mm-hmm.
She does level 20 quests with me all the time.
And lasts about a minute and a half.
She'll last the quest. Sometimes Ellery is the key to getting through a quest. She's so over XP cap. Maybe that's her problem. No, I must have Eldritch chained over here to blow these up.
Weren't me.
Yeah, it must have been me.
I weren't even close.
Coming with me. There you are.
Mm-hmm. I'm right here.
I'm just checking. You never know. Sometimes people will leave, and I'll be like, "Do you want the chest?" No, I left already.
Oh, good.
Another Fear Reaper, huh?
Ah, that's not what I wanted.
Well, don't be afraid to soundburst those Reapers. Those Reapers don't like it.
I sound burst a chest instead.
Oh.
Or a bookcase.
The chest and the bookcase both are indifferent to your soundburst.
I knew that. I forgot to target the Reaper.
Sorry, my phone updated like 7 messages on my on there, so I thought I should probably look to see if I needed to swipe them off.
I've been getting a lot of commercials lately.
On your phone?
Yeah. Ads just pop up like somebody's texting me, and I look and it says, try butternut squash today. It's like, what? What the hell? What was the last one I got? Want to sell me a car?
Well, who doesn't want to sell you a car? Alright, let's head to the marketplace and do those 2 level 2s in there, and then I think we'll see what's next. I'd like to be level 4 before we log off, but not sure we're gonna quite cross
I would
that.
too.
I feel like you've already figured that one out, Wood.
Yeah, I bought level 4. Okay, which way did you go again?
Those 2 level 2s are over here, so go right.
I thought that's which way you were going, but
I would love... Would be Cook cool if for the anniversary they would do a level 10 or 15 version of her. Not just above 16, so it gets more use. Maybe level 12. Yeah, I could understand them not wanting to make another Gold Seal Cleric. I can understand, but at the same time, I would agree. I'd like to see it as well. Here you go, Wood. Here's a ooze for you to murder.
a who?
An ooze with your sweet ooze bane. Never mind, I killed it. Alright, how do you feel?
I didn't see it.
Yeah, it danced around in front of you for a second or two. Alright. How do you feel about lightning traps? Can we just run through them? Or do you feel like
Am
you're
I
gonna
gonna
melt?
get I'm gonna get died?
You should be okay. Do you know how to use your space bar?
Yes, please.
I'd rather see a level 14 healing spec artificer hireling. That would be fun.
Does it block?
I mean, I don't think we're ever going to get a hireling, a gold seal hireling that can cast heal. So shoes thing is probably more likely. I still don't feel like it is very likely, but not super likely.
Yeah, apparently I put the wrong thing on my bar.
Yeah, what was that? What's the wrong thing you put
I
on your
have
bar?
my long sword that I repaired. For some reason that was important for me to put on my bar.
You can always add
I'm
more things.
Still using my... Yeah, I know, my bars are pretty naked right now. Did you see me soundburst that corpse?
I didn't. I imagine you did, though.
It was glorious.
So mighty. Alright, wake up.
Oh, cool.
She said her bars were naked, Shu. Get your mind out of the gutter. It's a daytime stream.
I wonder why I didn't vaporize those undead.
What's your turn? That was like a creepy sigh.
Okay.
Was that a Shu sigh? Did she just sigh?
No, that was me, because I asked Jerlene to make me a sandwich and there's only a heel of bread left.
Mm.
So I was like, and not paying attention, obviously.
Yeah, I'm just checking. Creepy sounds when Shu logs on is the norm, so I'm pretty used to it. So you can see how I got confused.
Yes.
All right, would you like carry to the shrine, or can you walk?
No,
over
I
here?
can. I just forgot where it was.
I never know with people. Some people like to be carried.
3 inches?
Yep, some people like being carried 3 inches.
Should I slot detect traps?
Nah, you'll be fine. The trap's already here.
Yeah, I know. Yay!
Your chest right here, though. Alright.
Now I have a whole new set of Turn Undead.
Sweet. Alright, so basically the secret is to step towards one end and then just jump over it. A little closer to lightning before you jump next time. So.
I don't think it would matter because my jump skill is horrific.
If you only get hit by one of the lightning bolts, it'll make a big difference. Also, now's a good time to take your shield off. You can leave your armor on probably, but pulling your shield off would help with your jump penalty as well.
Okay. Not really doing anything with it.
Yeah, and then you just re-equip it once you're past all these light. I mean, you only have one more jump. You made it so far, so you don't really have to worry about it. Perfect. See, you did it. Didn't even have to worry. Never was a problem.
Can't you just turn that off with the hidden doors and stuff?
Yeah, you have to. There's like 7 of them.
7?
Yeah, something like that. There's a bunch.
I thought there was only 3.
No, I thought there's a bunch.
3 each side.
Oh, I thought there's a bunch. So instead of looking for all of them, I just jump over it. Oh, now we have double Reaper. That's
2.
sweet.
2 Reapers.
Two Reapers.
Somebody got one of them.
Yep, I killed one, you soundburst the other, so we're in great shape.
Excellent.
Keep on soundbursting.
I thought I would doom a little bit too.
Doom!
Sound bursting. Oops. Die, dog.
Now it's the dogs that's the problem. Alright, Ellery. Let's go, girl. Yeah, you want to turn those guys?
As soon as I can get them.
There you go. Oh, I know why you probably didn't explode them. You have to be... Your check has to be so high above, like, double their hit dice or whatever. And since we're on Reaper, their hit dice are probably pretty inflated.
Well, they were stunned. They were like, what?
Yeah, I mean, stunning is a lot less, but exploding it, you have to, like, blow them out of the water.
Sit there in the trap, dude.
Samus don't like this Van Reaper that spawned.
I think he saved.
Yeah, that's alright. We got it. Alright. Ellery, give me a couple of kisses and then we'll get out of here. Give Wood a kiss too. Alright, let's go. So you can see the traps to maneuver through and everything, okay?
Yeah.
We have not played together, so I don't know what your comfort level on certain things like that is.
And still, I walked right into one of them.
Okay.
Oh no, it was a dog.
So in the Warlock tree I'm using, I probably won't be in this tree much longer, but Alright, she will see in a little bit. The command has 3 levels, yeah. I think this is a pack thing. I'll pull this guy back a little bit. I don't want to fight all these things at the same time. Going back to here.
Yeah,
it should be a cost and usually a cooldown.
This is usually where I fall into. Unless, of course, I've only got melee stuff. Then I cry a little bit and... Ew, Stitch!
Oh, you're so stinky. You're so stinky.
You know what? I know I have Bless other than the other Bless. I am a chaotic cleric. Sometimes I just lived. Lived.
Alright, yeah, here... One more rank, we'll switch to Soul Eater. So probably after we do this next quest.
Oh crap.
Oh. Let's get there.
Let me fix
Why would I switch? I think Cone is probably better than Chain. And Cone, I believe, breaks breakables without having to, like, single target them. Am I going weapons? Probably not. Probably just Eldritch Blast, caster based.
I didn't put Bless on my...
On your bar?
Oh, I did. I didn't put on my bar.
Yeah, basically for Cone. And it takes 12 points to get Cone, so, and we have 11. So basically just shoot up Cone. And then I will, not sure what I'm going to do. I might come back to this. Might look at some of the other things. We're doing that quest, the other quest that's right by it, Wood. I shared it. I don't know if you saw that.
From Arla Carson. You're in a sewer, right?
The
or
sunken
you did the
sewer.
saga?
The sunken sewer. Yeah, Arla Corson.
All I had to do was to click on that little sewer thing and it would have told me you were in there.
All the cool stuff seems to be in Tainted Scholar. Yeah, I'll have to... I don't know anything about it, so I'll have to look at it pretty closely soon. I was gonna do a bunch of reading last night, but then I didn't. I remembered it was trash day, and then I got the trash done. I wanted to try to get to sleep as quick as I could after I had the trash done, and ended up watching a couple of videos on YouTube about something. Alright.
I always die here.
Yeah, it can be tough without a potion, without a pot. I believe if you have a pot, you can move through, but just have to time this jet.
Which one?
The one in front of you, then stop where I'm at. Had to come a little bit further back than I thought on this one. Nice. Does universal spell power stack with the higher fire? So I believe that they'll do two different things. The fire will do the fire portion and the spell general stuff will do the force part, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, and I do not know how the warlocks work at all. I am figuring this out together.
I can't tell what the range is on this. I'm either over or under.
Are you hard targeting at all, Wood? Or are you just mouse targeting?
You mean tab targeting? I do both.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, for like sound burst, I just tab target or what I call hard target, where I have something targeted. Same question for a mage or a sorc. So it takes whatever the highest of all the things are for your spell that you're casting, right? So if I go to cast Firewall, and let's say I have potency 70, but then I have fire 71, it'll add the fire 71. If I had potency 70 and fire 69, it would do the potency 70. So it puts together the biggest total it can from your spell power items.
Come here, you guys.
Alright. Right, and the lesser is wasted. Which is why most people specialize in one school, and then have like a secondary focus like force or something. The new sorcs, you'll see they'll have, a lot of them will have electric spell power stuff, and then they'll have a acid spell power or a cold. I like acid, I think, the best, but cold is also acceptable.
I got it. AFK again.
Okay, I'm gonna finish this quest then while you're AFK.
Yeah, it'll only take a couple minutes, but okay. I gotta play with my phone. Here you go. No, I put the code in so that you could call. Oh.
I will leave Wood in the actor chat. If she starts getting embarrassing, we'll move her.
I'm not gonna get embarrassing. It's phone conversation.
That's all good. I never know. You never know when all of a sudden it's like, you know, yeah, I miss you. Wish you'd come over tonight. I got fresh $20. You're like, what? Wood? You're like, I'm getting dinner brought to me. Jeez, Sam. Like, all right, I get you.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Warlock Blast do 3 types of damage if I remember correctly. So you can have 3 different packs. There's a fire pack, a sonic pack, and I think an acid pack. And then all of them do a little bit of force damage. And then
Adventure completed.
Yeah, completed. Had to do that fight was all. And then I'm gonna go look to see about the other named over here. And then I think one of them will do, it's not a pack, but it's in the tree. The Enlightened Scholar.
Sorry.
Enlightened Spirit. Can do light damage, right? Oh, he's here. Better pay attention to what I'm doing then. Let's not just get murdered.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, nice. Oh, we got a random thing there. Alright, Wood, over here by the exit is a chest and a rubble. I don't see her moving. Makes the alignment part of the damage unaligned. I don't think any of the packs have alignment damage, do they? I think the packs are just elemental.
Can I leave now?
Yeah, you can leave now.
Laundry conversation with Darlene. So it's, you know, except for, you know, the unmentionables, that it should be good for morning viewing.
Unless you're getting really detailed on your unmentionables. Okay. You're like, how do you wash these edible panties? It's like, oh, that's a little bit unnecessary, but still. Alright, and that should be the favor for our first backpack slot. And that should be enough that we can also undo this. Alright, let's figure out here. Do we want consume? Your magics consume a bit of your opponent's form, disintegrating bits of them for some chaotic energy every 2 seconds.
My mic mute is working now, so I think I can just like click on that and you won't hear me. But everybody's gone, so, and I am going to go AFK again because I'm old and I need to.
Okay, seems strong. Alright, what does this do? +1, oh, more spell power, which is good. Taint the aura. Targets marked by your consume attack. Melee ranged and Eldritch Blast attacks reduce the spell resistance, PRR, MMR of the target by -2. That does not sound that great. When you consume on the enemy, the feeding increases your movement speed by 1% per warlock level. That sounds cool. Stricken. Ranged magical attack. You cause 46 chaotic damage and reducing the healing amplification by the opponent by 40. I think I just with this and then comb. Is this a stance? An attack. Sweet. So this can be maximized and empowered. I need to figure out where we want to put these. Let's go like this, maybe? I don't think I like these over here. Turn our pack on, or our this on. They all. Yeah, I agree, Thos, that they all do some amount of force damage. The trees added. I think just this tree adds force damage. Oh no, this does evil. I know this one does light somewhere. I don't think this does unalignment damage. So this makes your packs evil. And one of these makes them light. Evil! Alright. We're not level 4 yet, so I think what I'm going to do, because I have a couple minutes left of my Explorer. Yeah, I got 14 minutes left on the Explorer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a nothing. And we're going to go hit the Explorer Zone super fast and see if we can't get this 8,000 XP from a couple Explorer Zones super fast. I think we should be able to. but it's gonna be a little bit questionable. Almost wonder if when it goes chirp 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 at us like that, if that's what's breaking Facebook. I mean, it seems unlikely to me, but it is, I guess, a possibility. Trying to find a comfortable spot to put my foot is going to be a real issue today. I haven't put the pain stuff on it today, so...
Oh man, my bags are full.
Well, feel free to sell. Also, don't forget you now have... Did I just break the stream?
Well, I don't know. I'm only on Discord.
Alright, no, it's still going. Alright, good. Anyway, also I'm out in the Cerulean Hills Explore Zone for a couple of minutes. You should have the favor.
Cerulean Hills?
Yeah, Cerulean. The one out in the marketplace. Or, sorry, the
Harbor.
The harbor.
Yeah, I do that. I didn't fix my bag so that I could gather stuff up, so...
Then, like I said, you should also be able to get the favor backpack slot, I think. Unless you might have missed one or two quests that are important.
Yeah, the ones in Korthos. Do the ones in Korthos. Well, let me check and see how much I've got to do. That's why I always do all those little quests, all of the little quests in Korthos, because I have no past lives.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't get any favor from past lives, but yeah, those four or whatever I do also add up. That's fair.
No, I don't have any bags yet, but I can do those things in Korthos fairly easily because I do it all the time.
Right.
I make a tune, do Korthos, and go, I don't want to play this anymore. Then make another tune, do Korthos, and I don't like this.
Man, you must be a real good songwriter if you're just making tunes all the time while you're playing.
I am. You should hear me sometimes. Well, not hear me. Hear somebody else sing them.
Ah. It's like, this is me doing a Korthos again. I don't like this character anymore. I'm just gonna let it go and make another one again. It didn't run Korthos and start all over again. This is the... like that. And then you just keep making new tunes.
Yeah, except that you don't... Yeah, no. Too many agains.
How do I get Facebook Live? So... I use a service called Restream.io. It is a web-based service, and when I send my stream key out, I send my stream to that. And then I set up the back end to where I want it to go. How do we get to it? Oh, my Facebook, if you're interested, is Samius Garobo, just like everything else. You're welcome to Facebook friend me or whatever. I don't do a ton on Facebook. And all of my stuff is not just my DDO stuff, it's also my personal stuff. It's currently not running Facebook Live at the moment. It died, and I think to restart it, I'd have to start and stop the stream, so I haven't I haven't done that. That should be not correct.
Am I missing a bag? I am missing a bag. I gotta get Baudry Cardamon's quest.
Yeah, that's me. My looking at my thing, this is my last post was TR Day Warlolo. And then before that was last night's stream, and the time before that was a streaming to Facebook. So it should be good. I don't think we're gonna get this 6,000 XP out of here.
Out of where?
Out of the Explorer Zone. These
no, you probably have to do the
like
2 quests inside.
Yeah, well, I was hoping to burn my... I had 15 minutes left of that potion I used last night to cap out. So I was kind of hoping that it would work. You can't friend request. Are you already a friend somehow? I know it works because Shoes sent me a request last night. And it's set for public. Everything's public about it. I don't use Facebook for much personally. I mean, I use it some, but mostly I use it to get aggravated.
Oh, well, then you wouldn't like my page. There you are, Baudry.
Yeah, I have some friends that are super far left. Like, I'm pretty open. Like, my friends can be pretty far either direction, left or right politically. It's not that big of a deal to me. But when you're like spamming 10 or 15 messages a day about let's start the communist revolution, I'm like, yeah, I think we're over. So I've started hiding the places those friends get those posts from. I assume that makes sense. So when they like share the 15 pro-communism memes, I just started deleting or blocking the places where they're getting those memes from. And it has helped my blood pressure immensely. Instead of like going to Facebook and being like, oh, here's a dog thing. Alright, well, here's a communist thing. Like, okay, here's another dog thing. Here's another dog thing. Here's 5 communist things. Like, ugh.
I don't get any communist things.
Oh, man. Everything else, though, the rest of it doesn't bother me. Like,
Where are you, is boss?
where am I? I'm just looping around killing things. Spread out, murder whatever you can. And then we can meet up for the 2 quests in here. So I'm pretty pro-America,
Oh, no.
I guess, is my thing. I happen to like my country. I happen to think that, and I'm not pro-government, but I'm pro the people who keep the peace.
Are you inside some cave?
No, I'm getting close to some cave, though. You can
That's
create different
probably
characters to farm Torthos DDO points on the same server. You can. But you only get the big bonus once per server. like the big 100k, or sorry, the big 100 favor bonus is only once per server. Now I'm about to jump in that cave over here. I'll leave Ellery at the door so you can see it.
There's probably nothing in there.
Probably not. But every kill is 2 kills, and we're just trying to get to 400. I think you get at 100 you get a the first time each server you get like 100 or 200 or something. That's
Did
weird.
you leave already?
No.
There you are.
I'm just still. Yep. There you go. You found me. Just in that cave still.
I'm only doing this for the adventurer packs. Just kidding.
Like a true adventurer. I'm only in it for the loot. Yeah, we might get
Did
there.
you leave again?
I did. I finished that cave and I left.
Well, that's okay, because I got my adventurers back and I left.
Sweet. Now I'm going around towards that collapsed tunnel thing. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, Shu friended me last night out of the blue and commented on the videos earlier today. So I don't know, Slacker. I'm no Facebook expert. Me tripping, yo.
You should be able to search and then,
Well,
you know, send
got
you a message.
He's got the correct link
Well,
to my Facebook page.
come here, you. Did you put Ellery on aggro?
Yep.
She was out here taking my
Stealing
my
your kills.
Stealing
Yeah,
my kills.
I in Explorer Zones, I always just put the hirelings on aggro mode. Anything they pick up is like bonus kills. Alright, missing 4. Missing 3. There's 1. There's 2. What's the other one I'm missing? Road to the east. Nash's caravan. I clicked the caravan.
I didn't go over there yet.
Huh, weird.
Is that a... Never mind.
Alright, the $1 million question is, can we get to 400 kills in this run? I think we're gonna get close. I think we're gonna be a little short though.
I'm always a little short. Are you on top?
Yeah, I'm in the little cave. The little quick foot safe hideout thing. Killed that boss and those 9 or 10 guys in there.
I guess I'll have to come back and do it on my own. I'm just out here killing orcs.
Do it. Get them all. Alright, 81. Alright. So you're pretty close to the Roof is on Fire quest.
Roof is on fire? You mean Nash?
Where there's smoke, there's fire. Yep.
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, the roof is
'Cause
on
I don't
fire.
remember.
The roof is on fire. We can go knock this out super fast and then run over to the other one, and that will...
I don't do anything super fast.
Alright, now these guys need... You can stay on attack mode, you can stay on keep him alive mode. Alright. Gonna get some work done. And then after these couple of quests here, we'll probably wrap up. So we'll definitely before we do these 2 quests. Clarice went live! There's a moderate chance we'll throw it to Clarice when we're done. Don't touch me. Let's see, we got a Fear Reaper though, I gotta go to the back and get it. Oh, that was sizable. Ah, that was a big chunk. That was a big chunk of life total.
Oh, Frenzy's going down.
Now, Ellery's should be on him. He's going to charge bravely into battle, and she's going to charge behind him and try to keep him alive.
I got a cleric up here too.
Sweet.
You're not gonna try and get the doggy?
No, I'm not gonna do that part. You can do that part though if you'd like. I feel like it takes super long time for not a lot of reward. Things I can do on the way, I'm usually pretty pro, or things that are exceptionally high return. I think they should increase the optional XPs pretty much for every single optional by like 110%.
Who's... Oh. Infernal Pact, huh? Well, let's hit you with a... Oh, that didn't work. Don't you hate it when you do something really good and they save?
I do. I really do.
I'm gonna go see if I can get this piece of ham.
Okay.
And then get the dog. You go and do the heavy work.
Sounds good. But let's not talk about ham. I'm still probably not allowed to have ham, and now I just want ham.
Sorry.
Oh man, sounds delicious actually. Like a ham and chicken pizza. Oh, I went too far. Oh, I went too far. This is probably bad. Probably overextended myself by a mile. Oh, where's my Ellery? Doesn't matter. Okay. The club you had was great. Alright, did I get the Reaper? I'm at the other shrine here, so it's not the end of the multiverse. I just wanted to be fully healed when I came back. I didn't want to be trying to live with no hit points.
Oh, you lost both of your hirelings.
Yeah, I did not mean to go around this corner per se. But I stepped through the shrubs. There was 1, 2, 3, 4 champs. And a... don't move, just cast heal on me. And 4 champs and a Reaper. So I had to go get the Reaper.
So did you go in for the second, where the second dog is, or?
Yeah, it'll be where the second dog is. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't know, Slacker. I I literally do not understand how Facebook interacts with things like that. As far as I know, you should be able to look me up and find me. And friend my page or follow my page or whatever it is, and it should be up to date. If it's not up to date, I'm not sure what to tell you.
Oh, wait a minute. I need to wait till you stand up. I am sure.
Oh, I like your gold horn. Oh, I didn't see that one.
I just hit arrow, 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 arrow.
Alright, good enough.
Ooh, loot. Scroll of Bane. That's what I needed, another Scroll of Bane. Can I leave you alone for 2 minutes while I go get this dog?
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, I already died. There's nothing worse that can happen, so...
Come on. Go.
I said, I can't imagine that we'll have another situation like that, but... There are times where DDO just wants you dead and you just die. That was definitely one of those times.
I thought about gathering all the dogs up and using them as extra DPS, but they don't do much. One more dogo.
Yeah, I gotta clear that area. Haven't got through there yet.
What do you mean that is broken? Didn't I repair? Oh god, I don't think I repaired.
Well, nope. Reaper decided I was dead again. Alright. Here's the other shrine. Had Shu sent me a friend request, or did he? Did I? He sent it to me. Wasn't even 1000% sure it was Shu at first. But I did click to see if it was him, and it was, so I accepted it.
How did you get where you are now? Because all I see is a lot of bad guys over there.
Yeah, a bunch of bad guys murdered me, and then I ghost ran over here. I'm almost done clearing the shrine, and then I get the shrine clear, I feel like I can break back out.
You didn't get the guys on the bridge, right?
No, I got Reapered before they got through there.
Oh, well, then I'll have to kill this bandit because he's in my way. Want me to get Frenzy Stone?
Yeah, if you can reach it.
I'm standing right here.
Looks like he came back to life here.
Oops.
Shall
Yeah, I brought a wolf with me.
Well, we're definitely not going to be no deaths today. That's for sure. That's all right. All right. Well, that was a little bit of a beating. I will agree. Ellery, before you go to sleep, let Frenzy eat your SP.
A whole 122 experience for picking up all the dogs.
See what I mean?
Yeah, but you're doing a great job of dying. Yeah, this is self only. Hopefully I won't run into any more dogs. Usually I do if I don't take them out. Or these guys up on the bridge.
If you want, Slacker, just send me your Facebook account via Twitch here or whatever, and I'll try to add you. How's that? Yeah, Jerry is I'm friends with Jerry, and I'm friends with Lessa, and I think he's friends with both of those people, so...
I think they killed a dog.
Can they?
Yes. Because I'm not seeing it. Either that or he took off after him. The guy's on the bridge? No, here he is. Let's go, dog. Oh, dog. Gone it.
Yeah, I'll have to look into Facebook stuff. I was basically just doing it for the people who I already know that like they would watch the stream, but they don't go to Twitch, they don't go to YouTube. Like, I have one guy who watches the Two Trolls show. He likes that. But he won't go to YouTube to watch any of the other content or whatever. But he would watch it on Facebook. But yeah, I don't have any problems increasing the Facebook yield. I'll have to look at the settings. Yeah, I don't know how it's set up. Facebook, like everything else, is constantly changing their setup, so I have no idea.
Yeah, just when I think I know what they're doing, I don't.
Right?
Here I come to save the... Oh, I think he's coming after... Oh, dear.
Frenzy got a reckoning by the Reaper there. So we've got a lot of Reapers this run.
And don't go after the dog. Oh, Ire knocked it out, or dead actually. So is my hireling.
Okay, are you close enough you can get to the shrine, or I need to come get you?
What shrine?
Well, there's shrines all over the map.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm right at the gate. You've got a Skyborn coming in to help out.
Oh, you're almost to here?
Just crossed the bridge at the gate. I don't think I can get to it.
Okay.
I'm right in the middle of not being able to get to any shrine.
Okay, so I'll come get you in a minute then. I'll have to...
I think they killed the dog too.
I got to clear through this mess. Let's see, we almost have the leader. Figure out whoever's attacking Ellery and make them stop.
Yeah, I can't even get to the chest.
Okay. So we're real close.
I'll just sit here in the gate.
I just got this last patch of shenanigans here.
Yeah, I bled out.
Yeah, I saw that.
I hit him for 2 points of light damage, and he returned the favor with 30 points of slash damage.
Basically the same thing, right? Tit for tat.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright. Let's grab this. Let's grab him. Make this guy go bye-bye. There's the boss, probably wanting to know when I'm ready to go eat. Oh, sweet. Love you. I'm gonna rescue Wood and then I guess do the last quest in this area and then wrap up. Might lay down with you for a little bit too. Gotta rescue Wood. Sounds good. Alright, so that dog make it or no?
No, he didn't make it.
Alright, so we can just recall out
After they killed me, they killed my cleric, and then they killed me, and then they killed the dog. Well, actually, it was just one guy.
A true hero, huh?
The dog was biting at his ankle, so I guess.
Alright. There's your stones at the shrine.
Thank you very much, and now I'll go back and empty my chest.
Okay, just be careful that the dog's there. Also, your hireling stone will probably drop right there too. I didn't.
Yeah, she's right here.
Okay.
If you're sure.
Alright, and I'm going to quickly slay a few guys and grab that last explorer that apparently I didn't grab before. On the way over to the other quest, I'm going to start it as soon as I can, basically. And like I said, after that, we'll take level 4 and probably take off for unfortunately, the weekend, most likely. Although, if there's nothing going on Saturday afternoon, I might jump on and stream a little Saturday. I'm not 100% sure on that yet.
God, I sure would love to be able to run a little faster. I think that's why I don't do too many heavies.
Find the road to the east. Find the road to the east. What am I missing?
Are you gonna go save the lady?
Yeah. I was also going to do this last explorer, but I can't. Apparently, I don't know what it is.
What?
Find the road to the east. Oh. I thought I ran over here. Alright, never mind. It's the quest. Okay. So yeah, it looks like we probably would have leveled, gotten that 5,000 XP from being out here without doing the quest. It'd have been close though. Yeah, I'm gonna do this last quest out here, and then probably, like I said, level and take off. So I'm just gonna slide down this mountain. I'm not gonna go over the bridge.
Now I've got wolves on my butt.
Morning, Pegasus.
They're
Hey,
trying
Remy.
to play with my tail.
Are you planning on playing Magic tonight? Or do you have other plans? Why don't you just come here then?
I'm on my way. I was coming in here. Hey, Ben.
Are you...
I am heading to FNM. That's the question.
Okay, that was my question.
Yep.
Okay, what are you doing?
Doggo's killed me.
Pack up some things, and I'm gonna be helping Billy take care of her grandparents' dogs again over the weekend.
Oh, other than Magic tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. Your mom's already laying down.
Sure.
I know. Okay. I just haven't eaten yet. I'm getting parched. That's all.
I see. If I want to make a tea before I head out, I can.
No, I don't need a tea.
Ooh.
So, where are you going now?
I'm gonna pack up, but yeah, here in a few minutes.
So you're gonna go to Bailey's now,
Sure, yeah.
and then you're gonna come back and get me for Magic, or am I supposed to take Mom's car?
I can come back and grab you. What time do you want me to come back?
Well, we need to head there around 6:30.
Okay.
All right, just keep your phone handy. I'll message you if your mom and I decide to go eat. Maybe she'll just drop me off or something.
Sure.
All right, toodles.
The wolves got me.
I see that. Got you again?
Yeah, I was running away, but I don't have any speed, so they ganged up on me and slowed me down.
Yeah, you can't run away from wolves. They're put you on your butt.
And they did. My cleric tried to heal me, but I went down to -3, and I tried to get her to heal me so I could get back up, and they all jumped on her or him or whatever. Oh, I have no more cleric. Oh well. Well, I am going to go and eat lunch
Okay.
because Sterling left me a sandwich.
Sounds good to me. I'm right on that verge of getting something to eat. You misgendered a hireling last night too. All my hirelings are ladies. I don't care what they're programmed to be. All the hirelings are ladies. I think my wife was going on about her car being a lady. I'm like, but your car's named Sonic. Sonic is a dude. Well, this Sonic is a lady. Okay, babe. Alright, well, sounds good, Wood. Thanks for the help. Appreciate it.
I helped you, yeah.
I mean,
Sure I
you
did.
killed monsters.
2 or 3.
I saw you. You led one kill count, I thought.
Did I? I wasn't paying
I
attention.
think you had, maybe I had 30. Maybe I had 39, you had 11. I remember you having 11, and I remember thinking, wow, that's pretty good. But now that I think about it, I think I had 39.
Yeah, something like that.
But you had 11, that's pretty good.
Yeah, wait
Was-
till I get all of my action points slotted.
Oh man, I'm excited for that. I'm ready for the
I have
day.
1.
Ready and waiting for the day that your character is ready to go.
I have tiefling, and extra charisma.
Extra charisma. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look pretty close at my enhancements here after we after we level up as well. This of all of the builds that I've done, I think this is the one that's going to have the most shake up as we level. I mean, I don't want to like quote or promise it or whatever, but I feel like this is probably a reasonably true statement.
I can't read this. I don't know whether it says bliss or bless.
Well, I don't think there's any blisses floating around.
I don't either. That's why I'm gonna check it out. No, it's bliss. When you use a turn attempt for any reason, you gain 3 temporary hit points for each healing core ability you possess.
Nice.
I like my chaotic turn. It looks like I get 10 of them per rest. Turned undead, cower in place, or flee. If you have twice as many levels as the undead have hit dice, you destroy any that we would normally turn. Well, that's not going to happen.
Right. Well, that's what I was trying to say earlier. Yeah, this is all just Reaper 1 right now. I find doing more than Reaper 1 for leveling is not really time efficient. So you have to be working on your Reaper points to really make it worthwhile, or just as a personal challenge type thing. I like doing that once in a while, but it doesn't feel necessary most of the time. Like the big perks you get out of Reaper, you already get on Reaper 1, so. Ellery is out of mana, basically. Solar Cruelty guy, that's not fun. Looks like Frenzy took care of it.
Oh, I knew I got... Lesson 1. Accept your enhancement trees before you hit close.
Yeah, that is a thing that people need to do.
Because I had divine cleansing, so it removes all blindness, curse, disease, paralysis, and petrifications, and poison effects from your target. So, not that it's a big deal, but I could have done that.
Might just get murdered by this wolf here. No, okay. We managed to pull that off.
Why can't I ever find my inquisitive? There it is.
More often.
Oh, I can't get my universal thingy because I haven't opened my thingy yet. My thingy getter opener.
You know, I'm pretty good at guessing things, but you're gonna have to be more words than that. And yes,
the Sharn box.
Oh.
You open it up and it gives you an extra point.
Is there a Sharn? Oh. Is that a per character thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've gotten several of them on all of the noobs that I have created in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't...
Either that or I'm glitched.
No, I mean, you're probably right. It's probably per character forever or whatever, but I forgot that you have to get the box every time. I thought they just gave it to you now on your...
Every time I made a character, that come up with a box with a... Because I didn't want to open it because it's got those cosmetic pets and stuff I don't use. The 2 things that I can't use. The two hirelings that I can't use. Tell them 15.
Right.
Or 30. Whichever comes first.
Usually 15 comes first.
I would not put anything past
Usually.
SSG. That's why I add that disclaimer. Whichever comes first.
Yeah, I would agree. I would say usually. So I feel like Frenzy was doing a better job clearing this quest than I was, as long as he stayed alive.
Frenzy usually does level 2, 3 pretty good. Frenzy was my go-to guy. Even when I went to Korthos, I'd, pick some flat someplace and go get me a Frenzy and stand back and watch Frenzy work. I rolled a 97 on my gold.
Congrats, that's pretty sweet.
It was. I got 10,000 experience point cookie and what was the other thing that I got?
How are you liking Warlock so far? It looks like a Barbie plus higher cleric is still cheaper. I think the damage is not great. I feel like I could be doing the same amount of damage, if not significantly more, using a couple of daggers. But it's fine. He's fine. Alright, so we have our XP for 4. There are some level 3s that we'll probably end up doing. So we'll probably go ahead and wait a little bit longer so we have like Catacombs potential XP. The first part of Waterworks is part 3 or level 3. The first part of Seal Ashantic. No, yes. STK. I feel like STK is the right answer. Sheila Santicor is level 3, so we'll probably wait. We'll hold off, but we do have XP for 4, which is what I was kind of in the market to make sure that we had today. And overall, she looks like this is definitely the strangest Samus life I've had so far.
Well, that's probably one reason, because you're a tiefling.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is different being life is hard when you're a purple lady. We did charisma because tiefling. There you go. That let's unequip this ball. Don't think I want any of this stuff. That. Nah, it's fine. We'll probably beat. I mean, heck, we would have beaten that right there. In fact, we might even grab that for this exact minute. But all this stuff can go away. Put that ring on for now. Why is this not collected? Which mushrooms are this? Sweet whitecaps? Oh, that's why, because we're full of sweet whitecaps.
That's a lot of sweet whitecaps.
It is. Does anyone happen to know what the turn earner is for sweet whitecaps?
The what?
The turn inner, the collector. The guy is in the...
Didn't he used to say on the item?
No. Oh, yes.
Celiano in the harbor.
Yes. Yes, it does. minor flash runestones for 10. But yeah, I think we're just going to go turn in a whole bunch of these for the lesser healing elixirs. Looks like we need to keep some in reserve, though. For, they do have some crafting applications.
Why did this sturdy ring of fire resistance level 5 end up on my repair all?
That came damaged?
Yeah, I wasn't wearing it because it's level 5.
Yeah, Samius is like my my universal crafter guy, so just everything I can floats into him. Alright, so let's do this like 300 times. Or 100 times. There you go. Go to town. Alright, everybody. I think with that, we'll probably be bouncing out of here pretty quick. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful time. One day I'll have enough Caneth XP to craft Caneth gear. That's how I feel. Someday. I'm gonna get something to eat, grab a shower, grab a nap, grab a poo, do all the things you need to do before heading off to work. Said I only have like 3 hours before I can have to get out of here. Is Rain the only person that I'm following that is live at the moment? It looks like that is true. Oh no, Clarice is also playing Dungeons and Dragons. I honestly think Rain is for me personally, is a slightly more enjoyable stream, so I'm gonna throw it over to Rain, but that doesn't mean you can't check out Clarice. She does a pretty good stream as well. Alright, everybody, hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to hit those like, subscribe, follow buttons if you can. I would appreciate it. Also, don't forget, if you'd like, you can, you know, if you got some value out of the stream and you'd like to help keep things going, you can jump over to patreon.com/Samius and help us get things set up where we'll bust out a first lifer. Old school Samius. Old school first life Samius. Alright, everybody, hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the future. Maybe this weekend, maybe not until Monday. Peace, much love, and we'll see you soon.
You're not coming back tonight?
No, tonight's Friday. I have magic tonight that I gotta take care of.
Excellent. I'll go do my Cortho stuff.
Alright, everybody, peace and much love.
Good night.